Hey guys, Julie Z back with section 3 of our card quadration series. Today we're going to cover ages 20 through 29, so grab your deck of cards with your Advanced Oracle Workbook, maybe something to drink, and let's get started. Now last time we saw each other, we were at age 19, which means we should have a 4 of diamonds on the top of our deck and a king of spades on the bottom. My top card is a 4 of diamonds, and the bottom is the king of spades. That means we're ready to quadrate to age 20, so flip your book over to age 20. Do you remember how the process starts? We'll take 3 cards from the top and make a hearts pile. The next 3 cards will make a clubs pile. The next 3 cards will make a diamonds pile. And the next 3 cards will make a spade pile. You'll continue to take the top 3 cards in the order that they are in and place them into each pile. Only 3 cards apiece. Just like this, until you end up with 4. Top card goes to hearts, next card to clubs, next card to diamonds, last card to spades. Pick up your hearts pile, place your clubs pile on top, place your diamonds pile on top of clubs, and your spades pile on top of diamonds. Now we'll do the 1 card shuffle, which means 1 card for hearts, 1 for clubs, 1 diamonds, 1 spades. Hearts, clubs, diamonds, spades. Hearts, clubs, diamonds, spades. Hearts, clubs, diamonds, spades. And you'll do this until you run completely out of cards. Each pile will have 13. See, I'm getting kind of messy there. To be careful when I pick them up, not to get them out of order. Pick up my hearts pile. Clubs will go on top, diamonds will go on top of clubs, and spades on top of diamonds. Now, if I've done this properly, age 20 in my Mercury spot should be a 5 of hearts, and it is. So I'll lay that out for my Mercury row, Mercury column. My Mercury row Venus column will be an ace of clubs. My Mercury row Mars column will be a 5 of clubs. Mercury row Jupiter column, 7 of spades. Mercury row Saturn column, 6 of clubs. Mercury row Uranus column, ace of hearts. And the Mercury row Neptune spot will be the 4 of spades at age 20. Moving down into our Venus row, Mercury spot will have a 10 of clubs. Venus rather is the 7 of diamonds. Venus Mars is the 2 of spades. Venus Jupiter, Jack of hearts. Venus Saturn, 7 of hearts. Venus Uranus, Queen of diamonds. And the Venus Neptune spot will be the 2 of hearts at age 20. Moving down into the Mars row, in the Mercury position will be the 10 of spades. In the Mars Venus position is the 8 of diamonds. Mars ace of diamonds. Mars Jupiter, 2 of diamonds. Mars Saturn, 10 of hearts. Mars Uranus, 9 of diamonds, and Mars Neptune is the 8 of clubs. Moving down into our Jupiter row in the Mercury column is the ace of spades. Jupiter row Venus column, 3 of clubs. Jupiter row Mars column is the 6 of spades. Jupiter row Jupiter spot is the 4 of clubs. Jupiter row Saturn column is Jack of diamonds. Jupiter row Uranus column, 4 of diamonds. Jupiter row Neptune column, 5 of spades. Moving down to Saturn Mercury is the 3 of hearts. Saturn Venus is the 8 of spades. Saturn Mars is the Queen of spades. Saturn Jupiter, 2 of clubs. Saturn 9 of hearts. Saturn Uranus, Queen of diamonds. And Saturn Neptune is the 10 of diamonds. Moving down into our Uranus row, in the Mercury position, you'll find the 6 of hearts. In the Uranus Venus position is the 9 of spades. Uranus Mars will be Queen of clubs. Uranus Jupiter, 7 of clubs. Uranus Saturn, 4 of hearts. Uranus 3 of spades. Uranus Neptune, King of hearts. Moving down to finish our Neptune row, in the Mercury position, we have the King of diamonds. In the Neptune Venus position is the King of clubs at age 20. In the Neptune Mars position is 6 of diamonds. Neptune, Jupiter, Jack of Spades, Neptune, Saturn, Jack of Clubs, Neptune, Uranus, Nine of Clubs, and Neptune, Neptune, Eight of Hearts when you reach age 20. Moving up to the crown line in the Mars position is the Five of Diamonds. In the Jupiter position, we have the Three of Diamonds, and as always, our King of Spades will top off the crown line. Picking up the deck, you're going to start with your Mercury card, and the card to the left will go on the top of the pile. When you are done at the end of the row, move down a row all the way back to the right Mercury position, and the card on the left goes on the top of the pile. Down a row to the right, card to the left goes on top until you've picked up the entire spread. Making sure the card to the left goes on the top. Just one card out of place will make the entire quadration come out improperly. All right, take your Oracle book, flip it over to page 21, or age 21 rather. Once again, we're going to take the 3 cards off the top of the deck to form 4 piles representing each suit of the deck. So 3 for hearts, 3 for clubs, 3 for diamonds, and 3 for spades. And again, you'll take the top 3 cards in the exact order that they are until you end up with only 4 cards in your hand. Top goes to each pile. Pick up your hearts, clubs on top, diamonds on top, spades on top, and then the 1 card shuffle, 1 per pile until you run out. Last pass, pick up that heart pile, clubs go on top, then diamonds, then spades. Now we're ready to lay out age 21, so this should be a 5 of clubs, and it is. That will go in my Mercury position. Mercury, Venus, 2 of hearts, Mercury, Mars, 4 of clubs, Mercury, Jupiter, 8 of hearts, Mercury, Saturn, 2 of diamonds, Mercury, Uranus, 3 of hearts, and Mercury, Neptune, 4 of hearts. Moving down to our Venus row Mercury spot is the 4 of spades, into Venus with a 9 of hearts, Mars with a King of clubs, Jupiter with a Jack of hearts, Saturn with an Ace of spades, Uranus with a 9 of clubs, and Neptune with an Ace of clubs to finish off our Venus row. Moving into the Mars row, in our Mercury position is the Queen of hearts, Venus, 7 of clubs, Mars, Ace of hearts, Jupiter, Ace of diamonds, Saturn, 5 of spades, Uranus, 5 of diamonds, and Neptune, 8 of clubs. Moving down into our Jupiter row, Mercury column, you'll find the 2 of clubs at age 21, in Venus, the King of diamonds, in Mars, the 2 of spades, Jupiter, 6 of hearts, Saturn, Jack of clubs, Uranus, 5 of hearts, and Neptune will be the 4 of diamonds, finishing off our Jupiter row. Let's move into the Saturn row. Mercury spot will be the Queen of clubs, Venus is the 6 of clubs, Mars, the 8 of diamonds, Jupiter, the King of hearts, Saturn, 7 of diamonds, Uranus, the 9 of diamonds, and Neptune with the Queen of spades. Moving down into our Uranus row, Mercury column, you'll find a 3 of diamonds at age 21, followed by a 6 of spades in Venus, a 10 of diamonds in Mars, a Jack of spades in Jupiter, a 10 of spades in Saturn, a Jack of diamonds in Uranus, and a 9 of spades will be filling your Neptune position of your Uranus line at 21. Moving down into Neptune Mercury, you'll find a 7 of spades, and Venus an 8 of spades, Mars 3 of spades, Jupiter 10 of clubs, Saturn 10 of hearts, Uranus 9 of diamonds, or 6 of diamonds rather, forgive me, and a 7 of hearts will complete the Neptune spot. Moving up to the crown line, 3 of clubs, Queen of diamonds, and King of spades. And that completes our quadration for age 21. Picking up the cards, we'll again start at our Mercury spot. Are you starting to catch on to the formula after 3 weeks of this? Well, actually 2, moving into 3. I'll bet most of you are. I want to commend you for hanging in there and doing this process, because it does take time and it does take focus and energy. Still waiting to hear some comments on how this is affecting your relationship with the card science and what you're getting out of it. All right, flip our books over. From age 21, we're going to turn over to age 22. Starting with the top 3 cards, we'll form a pile for hearts. The next 3 cards will be for clubs, 3 cards for diamonds, and 3 cards for spades. Again, taking the top 3 cards over each pile, like so. Three cards only. Until you end up with 4. Top card for hearts, next card clubs, next card diamonds, next card spades. Picking up hearts, clubs go on top, diamonds on top, spades on top, single card shuffle, 1 per suit, hearts, clubs, diamonds, spades, hearts, clubs, diamonds, spades, until you run out of cards. Done and finished. Hearts go on the bottom, clubs go on top, diamonds go on top, and then spades. If I've done this right for age 22, this will be a 4 of clubs, and it is. So we'll pop that in the Mercury spot. Next in Venus will be the Ace of clubs, and in Mars, the 6 of hearts, Jupiter, 7 of hearts, Saturn, Ace of diamonds, Uranus, Queen of clubs, and 10 of spades. We'll finish off our Neptune position in our Mercury row. Moving down to the Venus row in the Mercury spot is a 4 of hearts. In the Venus row, Venus spot is that 7 of diamonds. In Mars, 8 of spades, Jupiter, Jack of hearts, Saturn, 2 of clubs, Uranus, 6 of diamonds, and Neptune, 2 of hearts. Moving down to our Mars row in our Mercury spot, we'll find the 9 of clubs when we hit age 22, and then the Jack of spades, 3 of hearts, Ace of hearts, 4 of diamonds, 3 of clubs, and the 8 of clubs. Moving down into Jupiter in our Mercury spot, you'll find the King of hearts at age 22, followed by the 7 of spades, King of clubs, 3 of diamonds, 10 of hearts, 5 of clubs, and the 5 of hearts. Moving down into our Saturn row, we're going to find the 10 of diamonds, then the 2 of diamonds, 7 of clubs, 9 of spades, 9 of hearts, 5 of diamonds, and the 8 of diamonds. Our Uranus row in the Mercury spot will be the Queen of diamonds, then the 2 of spades, Queen of spades, 10 of clubs, Queen of hearts, Jack of clubs, and the 6 of spades. Moving down into our Neptune row, we'll find the 8 of hearts, followed by the 6 of clubs, Jack of diamonds, 4 of spades, 5 of spades, 3 of spades, and the Neptune position will be the Ace of spades. Moving into our crown line in the Mars position, you'll find the King of diamonds, followed by the 9 of diamonds, and the King of spades. Picking up our deck, we'll start from that Mercury position, and again, the card to the left goes on top of the card to the right. Picking them up in the same fashion we put them down, which means we start at the left. We start at the right and move to the left. So it's backwards from the way that we read. We start at the right-hand side. It's backwards from the way we read here in America anyway. I know there are some countries that when they do their writing, they read from right to left. So it might be common for those of you who are using that type of system. Okay, 3 cards for hearts, 3 cards for clubs, 3 cards for diamonds, and 3 cards for spades. Just the top 3. This is where all of the magic happens. This is how all of the spreads are derived. This is where all the information comes through. This mathematical process of quadrating the deck is what gives us our answers every time we consult the spreads. It's really cool to see how this is done behind the scenes. Now our single card shuffle. And that you can do this. So really, if you understand the meaning of the cards and the planetary positions, if you can understand the layouts and the meanings, then really all you need is a deck of cards. Now, granted, it would take you a moment to get up to, you know, 50 shuffles, but technically it could be done. If this was all you had, you could still do readings. So that's pretty cool that you're learning how to do this, and this is information no one can ever take away from you. Okay, so at age 22, we had a 4 of clubs, but we didn't flip the book over. So we want to go to age 23. And if I've done it right, I'll have a 6 of hearts at the top of my deck. And I do. Okay, awesome. So that'll go in my Mercury spot. Mercury, Venus, 2 of hearts. Mercury, Mars, 3 of diamonds. Mercury, Jupiter, Ace of spades. Mercury, Saturn, Ace of hearts. Mercury, Uranus, 10 of diamonds. And Mercury, Neptune, Queen of hearts. Moving down to the Venus row, we're going to start with the 10 of spades, then the 9 of hearts, 6 of clubs, Jack of hearts, King of hearts, 3 of spades, and the Ace of clubs. Moving down into our Mars row, you'll find the 6 of diamonds, 10 of clubs, Queen of clubs, 3 of hearts, 5 of hearts, King of diamonds, and the 8 of clubs. Moving down into our Jupiter row is the 9 of spades, 8 of hearts, 8 of spades, Queen of diamonds, 5 of spades, 4 of clubs, and the 5 of clubs. Moving down into our Saturn row, we'll find the Queen of spades, the Ace of diamonds, Jack of spades rather, 6 of spades, 7 of diamonds, 3 of clubs, and the 7 of clubs. Moving down into Uranus, we'll find the 9 of diamonds, followed by the King of clubs, 8 of diamonds, 4 of spades, 9 of clubs, 10 of hearts, and the 2 of spades. Our last row at the bottom is Neptune, and we'll find a 7 of hearts, followed by a 2 of diamonds, Jack of clubs, 4 of hearts, 4 of diamonds, Jack of diamonds, and a 2 of clubs. We'll finish off that Neptune spot, and then we go into a 7 of spades, a 5 of diamonds, and the King of spades at the top. Going back to pick up our deck, we'll start from that Mercury position and slide the card to the left on the top. Again, going down and to the right to start over when we finish our row. All right, starting off, we're going to take our top 3 cards to form our hearts pile. Top 3 cards for clubs, top 3 cards for diamonds, top 3 cards are for spades. Again, the top 3 cards only. And if you do this shuffle any other way, you won't end up with a grand solar spread. That matches what we use. 4 cards left, top, second, third, and fourth. And once this process is with you, it's with you. Single card shuffle. All right, hearts, clubs, then diamonds, then spades. Taking our books, flip them over to page 24, which means we should have a 3 of diamonds at the top of this deck. Let's see what happens. Woohoo! That'll go in our Mercury spot, followed by the Ace of clubs, Queen of diamonds, 2 of clubs, 3 of hearts, Queen of spades, and the 9 of clubs. Moving into Venus, you're going to find Queen of hearts, 7 of diamonds, 2 of diamonds, Jack of hearts, 9 of spades, Jack of diamonds, and the 2 of hearts. Moving down to Mars, 3 of spades, 4 of spades, 10 of diamonds, Queen of clubs, 5 of clubs, 7 of spades, and an 8 of clubs. Moving down into Jupiter, 6 of spades, followed by a 7 of hearts, 6 of clubs, 9 of diamonds, 4 of diamonds, 6 of hearts, and a 4 of clubs. Moving down into our Saturn row, we'll start with an 8 of diamonds, followed by an ace of hearts, 10 of clubs, 2 of spades, 9 of hearts, King of diamonds, and a Jack of spades. Moving down into Uranus, we're going to find a 5 of diamonds, followed by an 8 of spades, 7 of clubs, 4 of hearts, 6 of diamonds, 5 of spades, and a King of clubs, my favorite card. It's because it's my card. And then moving into our Neptune row, we'll have the ace of spades, another one of my favorite because it represents the deck. And then the ace of diamonds, the 10 of hearts, the 10 of spades, the 5 of hearts, Jack of clubs, and the Neptune spot will be King of hearts. Moving up to the crown line, guys, we've got an 8 of hearts at age 24, 3 of clubs, and King of spades. Time for a drink. Thank you. All right, picking up that Mercury spot. We're gonna pick these up and get ready for our next shuffle. I realize that you have a lot to study and a lot to learn, and want to thank you for taking time to spend with me to go through this process and put one more important thing into your toolbox. All right, let's flip our books over to age 25. Okay. Top 3 cards, hearts. Top 3 cards, clubs. Top 3 cards, diamonds. Top 3 cards will go for spades. And again, just the top 3 cards for each one. Until you run down and have only 4 left in your hand. This will be my last pass here. I can feel the deck getting low. All right, now, pile to the left goes on the bottom, pile to the right goes on top of it. And then the single card layout. Pick up your hearts, clubs on top, diamonds, and then spades. For age 25, this should be a Queen of diamonds. Great. Goes to Mercury. Then the 2 of hearts, 9 of diamonds, King of hearts, Queen of clubs, 8 of diamonds, and 6 of diamonds. Moving down into Venus, you'll find the 9 of clubs, the 9 of hearts, the ace of diamonds, the Jack of hearts, 6 of spades, Jack of clubs, and the ace of clubs. Now moving down into our Mars row, Mercury column is the Jack of diamonds. In Venus, you'll find the 4 of hearts, Mars, the Queen of spades, Jupiter, the 10 of diamonds. Hey, cool. That's its, well, that's not its home spot, but it's cool to see it in the Jupiter column anyway. 4 of clubs, 8 of hearts, and the 8 of clubs. What I mean is the 10 of clubs is normally down, or 10 of diamonds is normally down here in the Jupiter row, Jupiter column in the life spread. It's just kind of neat to see it go a row up. Okay, moving down to Jupiter, 2 of spades, ace of spades, 2 of diamonds, and in that Jupiter spot, 5 of diamonds this year when you're 25, 5 of hearts, 3 of diamonds, and 6 of hearts. Now moving into Saturn, you've got the 7 of clubs, 3 of hearts, 4 of spades, King of clubs, 7 of diamonds, 7 of spades, and the 10 of clubs. Moving down into Uranus, you've got the 3 of clubs, 6 of clubs, Jack of spades, 10 of spades, 3 of spades, 4 of diamonds, and the 8 of spades. And then into your Neptune row, you've got 2 of clubs, ace of hearts, 5 of spades, queen of hearts, 5 of clubs, 10 of hearts, and a Neptune, 9 of spades. Moving up to the crown line, you'll find a 7 of hearts, a king of diamonds, and a king of spades. Excellent, that's age 25 right there. Let's go ahead and pick this up and keep moving. Getting a little bit faster at this as the weeks go by. A little practice under our belts. Again, if I'm going too quickly or too slowly, you are welcome to slow down the video or speed it up, whatever suits you. If I go too much faster, I end up making mistakes. And if I go too much slower, I think we all end up getting bored. All right. Go ahead and start our next shuffle, and that means we're going to take just 3 cards for a pile of hearts, just 3 cards for a pile of clubs, 3 cards for a pile of diamonds, and 3 cards for a pile of spades. And we'll continue to take the top 3 cards and place them in each pile until we run down to just 4 cards in our hand. Very good. Here's the last one. And 4 cards, top to hearts, second to clubs, third to diamonds, fourth to spades. Picking up hearts, clubs goes on top, diamonds on top, spades on top, 1 card shuffle. We are getting faster. I hope you are too. Very good. Pick up the hearts, clubs on top, diamonds on top, and spades on top. Now for age 26, we should have a 9 of diamonds, and we do. So let's go ahead and pop that in the Mercury position. Venus will be the ace of clubs, Mars the 5 of diamonds, Jupiter 9 of spades, Saturn 10 of diamonds, Uranus 7 of clubs, and Neptune will be the 3 of spades. Moving down into the Venus column, Mercury row, or I'm sorry, this is the Venus row. We call these rows and these are columns. So that is the Venus row. Mercury column is a 6 of diamonds, then a 7 of diamonds, ace of hearts, jack of hearts, 2 of spades, 10 of hearts, and 2 of hearts. Moving into Mars, you'll find a jack of clubs at age 26 in the Mercury position. Venus will be a 10 of spades. Mars, 8 of diamonds. Jupiter, queen of spades. Saturn is 6 of hearts. Uranus, 7 of hearts. And Neptune will be an 8 of clubs. Moving down into our Jupiter row, you're going to find a king of clubs, then a 2 of clubs, ace of diamonds, 3 of clubs, 5 of clubs, queen of diamonds, and the 3 of diamonds. Moving down into Saturn, you'll find the jack of spades, the queen of clubs, the 4 of hearts, the 8 of spades, the 9 of hearts, the 8 of hearts, and the 4 of spades. Moving down into Uranus, you'll find the king of diamonds, along with the 2 of diamonds, 10 of clubs, queen of hearts, jack of diamonds, 5 of hearts, and the 6 of clubs. Last row down here is Neptune. Starts off with the king of hearts, into the 3 of hearts, 4 of diamonds, 9 of clubs, 4 of clubs, 5 of spades, and 6 of spades. In our crown line, we'll finish off with the ace of spades, 7 of spades, and the king of spades. What a cool layout at age 26 to have all spades in the crown line, especially that ace of spades. Starting with our Mercury position, we'll go ahead and pick this spread up to move into our next one, which will be age 27. And the crown line. All right, guys, 3 cards. 3 cards only. In order. until you get down to just 4. Hearts, clubs, diamonds, and spades. Give your hearts, clubs on top, diamonds on top, spades on top, and move into that 1-card shuffle. Voila. Hearts, clubs, diamonds, and then spades. Flipping our books over to age 27, we should have a 5 of diamonds as our top card, and I'll bet you we do. We do. So that'll go over into the Mercury spot. Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. So that's a 5 of diamonds, 2 of hearts, 3 of clubs, 6 of spades, queen of spades, jack of spades, and jack of diamonds. Moving down into our Venus row, you're going to find the 3 of spades, 9 of hearts, 3 of hearts, jack of hearts, king of clubs, 5 of spades, and the ace of clubs. Moving down into Mars, you'll find the 10 of hearts, queen of hearts, 7 of clubs, 8 of diamonds, 3 of diamonds, ace of spades, and the 8 of clubs. Now into Jupiter with our 8 of spades, king of hearts, ace of hearts, king of diamonds, 4 of clubs, 9 of diamonds, and a queen of diamonds. Moving down into Saturn, you're going to find a 10 of clubs, then a 10 of diamonds, 10 of spades, that's a couple of 10s in a row there, 6 of clubs, 7 of diamonds, 7 of hearts, and a 4 of hearts. Now moving down, we're going to find a 7 of spades, an ace of diamonds, 4 of spades, 9 of clubs, jack of clubs, 5 of clubs, and a 2 of diamonds. Let's get that Neptune row completed with a 9 of spades, queen of clubs, 5 of hearts, 6 of diamonds, 6 of hearts, 4 of diamonds, and a 2 of spades in Neptune. Coming up to the crown line, we should find a 2 of spades, 8 of hearts, and a king of spades, which we do. All right, let's go ahead and pick up that spread. Starting from the Mercury position, all the way over to Neptune. The card to the left going on top, moving down a row, back to the Mercury position each time we pick up. And the crown line. This time we're going to take 3 cards and make a hearts pile. We're going to take 3 more cards and make a club pile. 3 top cards for diamonds, and the 3 top cards will go for spades. We'll keep taking 3 cards from the top and placing them in each suit pile until we run down to just 4 cards. Keeping track always of which pile you're on next. Till we're down to 4, and then picking up each pile, 1 card shuffle. Was that too fast? Did I go too fast, or were you guys right along with me? After this, you might be able to go deal in Las Vegas if you ever had aspirations to deal at a poker table or something. You get real good handling these cards after doing this 90 times and then doing it again and again. All right, let's look at age 28, guys. We should find a 3 of clubs right now. And we do. 3 of clubs in Mercury, Mercury. Mercury, Venus is ace of clubs. Mercury, Mars, king of diamonds. Mercury, Jupiter, 2 of spades. Mercury, Saturn, 8 of diamonds. Mercury, Uranus is 10 of clubs. And Mercury, Neptune is the jack of clubs when you reach age 28. When we move down into the Venus line in the Mercury position, you're going to find the jack of diamonds. Venus, Venus is the 7 of diamonds. Venus, Mars will be the queen of clubs. Venus, Jupiter, jack of hearts. Venus, Saturn will be 8 of spades, and Venus, Uranus will be 4 of diamonds, and Venus, Neptune will be the 2 of hearts. Moving down into our Mars row, Mercury position is a 5 of spades. Mars, Venus is the 9 of clubs. Mars, Mars is the Jack of spades. Mars, Jupiter is the 7 of clubs. Mars, Saturn, Queen of diamonds. Mars, Uranus, 2 of clubs, and Mars, Neptune will be the 8 of clubs. Moving down into Jupiter, Mercury, 6 of clubs. Jupiter, Venus, 9 of spades. Jupiter, Mars, 3 of hearts. Jupiter, Jupiter, 7 of spades. Jupiter, Saturn, 6 of hearts. Jupiter, Uranus, 5 of diamonds, and Jupiter, Neptune, 9 of diamonds. Moving into Saturn, Saturn, Mercury, 4 of spades. Saturn, Venus, Queen of spades. Saturn, Mars, Queen of hearts. Saturn, Jupiter, 2 of diamonds. Saturn, Saturn, 9 of hearts. Saturn, Uranus, ace of spades. Saturn, Neptune, 10 of spades. Moving down to Uranus, Mercury, 8 of hearts. Uranus, Venus, ace of hearts. Uranus, Mars, 4 of hearts. Uranus, Jupiter, 6 of diamonds. Uranus, Saturn, 10 of hearts. Uranus, 4 of clubs, and Uranus, Neptune will be the ace of diamonds at age 28. Neptune, Mercury will be 6 of spades. Neptune, Venus, 10 of diamonds. Neptune, Mars will be 5 of clubs. Neptune, Jupiter, 3 of spades. Neptune, Saturn, 3 of diamonds. Neptune, Uranus, 5 of hearts, and Neptune, King of clubs at age 28. Moving up to the crown line, in the Mars spot, you will find the King of hearts, and the Jupiter spot, the 7 of hearts, and in the Saturn spot, every time and always, the King of spades. Guess what, guys? This is going to be our last quadration for this series. So let's go ahead and pick up our decks. Starting from the right, moving to the left. Each card to the left goes on the top of the pile. Slide it right up. That's the reason for this towel, is to keep everything in place. Again, if you've got other ideas or tips or tricks that are working, please drop them in the comments below. Quadration can be a tedious process. I'm sure these videos are enthralling, but walking through and doing this together is a good thing. Camaraderie, it's always a good thing when you have your like-minded people in your tribe. All right, you've got 3 cards for hearts, 3 cards for clubs, 3 cards for diamonds, and 3 cards for spades. Guys, this is our last shuffle, so we're going to take 3 cards for each pile, and we are going to quadrate this deck and get to age 29 and feel good about it in preparation for next week. All right, 4 cards left. The top goes to hearts, the next clubs, the next to diamonds, the next to spades. Again, we're going to pick up hearts, clubs on top, diamonds on top, spades on top, single card shuffle. Almost done. Very good. Pick up those hearts, pop the clubs on top, the diamonds on top, and the spades on top. For age 29, we should find ourselves a King of diamonds. Let's see what we've got. Woohoo! King of diamonds! You'll understand my excitement when you quadrate and you don't get them in the correct order. It's always a thrill to see the correct card on the top because you know you're quadrating properly. So King of diamonds will end up in our Mercury spot, in our Mercury column, in our Mercury row, and then that's followed by the 2 of hearts, 7 of spades, King of clubs, 7 of clubs, 4 of spades, and the 10 of hearts. Moving down into Venus with a Jack of clubs, 9 of hearts, 10 of diamonds, Jack of hearts, 6 of clubs, 5 of hearts, and an ace of clubs. Now into Mars, you'll find a 4 of diamonds, 6 of diamonds, 10 of clubs, Jack of spades, 9 of diamonds, King of hearts, and an 8 of clubs as always. Down into Jupiter, 2 of diamonds, 6 of spades, Queen of clubs, ace 8 of hearts, 3 of diamonds, 3 of clubs, and a 5 of diamonds. Moving down into Saturn with a 4 of hearts, an 8 of diamonds, a 9 of clubs, an ace of diamonds, 7 of diamonds, 2 of clubs, and then a queen of hearts. Into Uranus, you'll find a 7 of hearts, a 3 of hearts, a 10 of spades, a 3 of spades, 5 of spades, 6 of hearts, and an ace of hearts. In our Neptune Mercury position at age 29, you're going to find a 2 of spades. In Neptune Venus, a queen of spades. Neptune Mars, 4 of clubs. Neptune Jupiter, jack of diamonds. Neptune Saturn, queen of diamonds. Neptune Uranus, 5 of clubs. Neptune, 8 of spades at age 29. We go into that crown line, we'll find ourselves with a 9 of spades, an ace of spades, and a king of spades. Well, it's time to pick up our deck in preparation for next week, so let's go ahead and start with that Mercury spot. The card to the left will go on top. And then we're going to move down a row back over to the Mercury-Venus position, or Venus-Mercury. Call out the row and then the column. So this would be the Mars row, Mercury column, Mars row, Venus column, Mars row, Mars column, Mars row, Jupiter column, Mars row, Saturn column, Mars row, Uranus column, Mars row, Neptune column. I think you get the picture. Okay. All right, so that is age 29, guys. Picking up that crown line. If we've done this properly, your top card here is going to be a king of diamonds, and your bottom card should be the king of spades every single time we do this. So that, guys, is age 20 through age 29. Congratulations, guys. We have another successful quadration series under our belt. Today we covered ages 20 through 29. Remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel because I'm coming back with more for you. So until then, I'll see you next week.